to be doing post for how long? Because you sometimes sit on tenterhooks.
Yeah.
The last game like this,
Charlie, it was hot for you.
It was very hot.
Couldn't sleep.
I have to be getting up. I got up like 3 times. I got up like 3 times.
Oh, that was the Minister of Youth, Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Idi Adams, talking about the Black Stars and then their head coach, OTTO ADDO. He mentioned one word, tenterhooks, and that's what I'm going to be asking you about today. Do you believe that OTTO ADDO is the right coach to lead the Black Stars if we qualify for the World Cup? And when you say, wife and Mbube, but wife and Mbube, they were puto amana feno. Unchiniso the bede, odibibum. That's one way. The other side is saying that no, even though he's done the job, there's also that option of him leaving the job so we get a better coach, an improved or an experienced gaffer to lead the Black Stars. These are 2 scenarios. Either we go to the World Cup with OTTO ADDO or we go to the World Cup with another coach. So I don't know what you think on this. You tell me when the phone lines are activated. I'll be activating the phone lines to hear your thoughts on this matter. Do you think that OTTO ADDO deserves to be the right coach for the Black Stars? Because this statement by Honorable Kofi Idi Adams is one that will gain a lot of traction this afternoon through to the evening and then even to tomorrow. But we are closing our chapter today on the Black Stars. So it's all about what you think on the Black Stars when the phone line is activated. I will listen to you more. In fact, I'll give you 10 minutes to tell me what you think on the Black Stars this afternoon. Get on Facebook as well and let's stay interactive. Drop your comment on the Facebook stream. We are live on Facebook at Y1025FM #YFM Kumasi. All the pictures are on Facebook. Honorable Kofi Idi Adams after the game. So this was the minister's statement. Now, aside that, let's talk about the communications director of the Ghana Football Association in Henry Asante Chum. Henry Asante Chum also touched on the performance of the team, and he says that the most important thing for Ghana was that we won. Listen to him right here on the Big Y.
Eric Atakun, is he the first Ghanaian player? I think it will be very, very unfortunate to describe a team say a vegetable ball and a tinko board just because of one match. Because Otto the World Cup qualified out of the 2, they're winning back and they're winning 5 and back and they declare winning. Today we are talking about tinko, but last year June they could share Mali El Bamako and tinko. Last year June they share Central African Republic El Kumasi and tinko the ball. This year March they share 5-0 across Porcino, Mantia Fichebo, Mantit Gotinko, Comoro, Eco Share, Madagascar 3-0, Ewo Hussein, Mantia Fichebo, and they have a ball chat and a Matit Gotinko. So what that should tell you is that somebody said, and yet Tinko and another as a ball in situation a buy, you needed to adjust, and it's normal in football.
Henry Asante Chum is the communications director of the Ghana Football Association concerning the Black Stars and then what we witnessed against Mali at Accra Sports Stadium. Now let's move on from that. For me, one thing that I will talk about is that a win is a win, first of all. But Ghanaians, even though Ghanaian football fans are emotional, but they have the knowledge when we talk about football. They know their game. In fact, almost supporting foreign teams. And aside that, they see the kind of football that their foreign teams play. If you support Barcelona, you've seen as a flex high line. You see how they press. If you support PSG, you've seen how they also conduct themselves on the pitch. When you support Real Madrid or the other teams, Manchester City, you see quality football and you acknowledge that. Do we see the same thing with the Black Stars? The question is for you to answer. For me, as a city, I feel that there's much more to be done on OTTO ADDO's side. I'm not much interested in the tactics that we start with the game. But the in-game management, that is where the problem is. How do we manage the game? When the results are not going in our way, what do we do? What do we bring forth? How do we transition from a bad play to a good play? How do we respond? OTTO ADDO is a reactive coach. He's not a proactive coach. He likes to be the conservative type of coach. He doesn't want to throw all his arsenals on the pitch. Or not that kind of coach. He will always wait for what his opponent offers and then he reacts to that. So if the opponent offers attacking football OTTO ADDO will not really go with an attacking style of football. The only time that we've seen OTTO ADDO do that is in the 3-back defensive play that he gave against Madagascar as well as against Mali on Monday. So the question is, are we really having the finest of coaches for the World Cup if we qualify? And it looks like Ghana will be qualifying because we've got Central African Republic to beat and then a draw. And if you heard from the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adams, he's been sitting on tenterhooks. The one who's supposed to report to the president of the land, let's say OTTO ADDO, makes him sit on tenterhooks. It makes it difficult for him. CEO of Sandy Locks, good afternoon as well. So on all this, do you think that OTTO ADDO should be maintained as the coach of the Black Stars if Ghana qualifies? Another scenario, and what if Ghana qualifies and then in our group, Argentina, Poland, Ghana, maybe the Ecuador be a group ayakutum, and I say Omama is Spain, no mama Belgium, no mama Japan, unze tough group bisani ebe do we so do you have confidence that with what you've seen in OTTO ADDO, he can be the gaffer to maintain the core and the performance of the Black Stars? The reason why me and Jinin because we do not have a base. Every good team in the world has got a base. Barcelona and him said De Jong, agent and Finfia, or build it from the hole. From De Jong we move to Pedri. Real Madrid him say Dean Huysen. We Dean Huysen fewer. Then you move to the midfield in Adagule and then up front. Ghana's base has always been changing. Ya changing a base tactically. I don't trust in OTTO ADDO's expertise because we are giving him the chance to learn on the job. And no doubt about that. We've given him the opportunity to use our national team to to learn on the job. So what do you think on this? Or qualified there also because we are qualified there. We need to change. By infantry teams at 3 matches no. One here no one because it can change too because it's football. Let me hear you. 0246 807 545. Also between I drop your comments. Make I amount 0246 807 545. Do you think OTTO ADDO deserves to be the Black Stars coach if Ghana qualifies for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which is going to be held in the USA, Canada, and then Mexico? I mean, 0246 807 545. First call on the phone line. Hello. Hello. Okay. PK, I'm interested in PK. Hello.
Hello, Ivan.
Abuba.
Ivan, good afternoon.
Hello, Abuba.
Hello, Ivan.
I'm into you.
Ivan, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My into you.
Yeah, Ivan, the attendance a Jumani the qualification the or mayor feature no they qualify. But would you do work up for on the only Jumedia or a honor kuku down for the choir Jumao into the on one June to say qualifies the team qualifies our dear qualify. But say you can work up in the pan on the dear Baconia for film group stages here. They say your record I need Kuta need to do a crack and Moruko or say record no Ayabiaka. Into what's your coordinates are making name or work upon them. Into on the one June 2 or qualify we and the 2 matches now can a one bo non fire qualify or qualify we on one can resign. Me money my pamono because Kobasa dia NK into Serena and as a power idea. All
right, Abuba that's a pa. Pontius Pilates is to see idea pa. Yes, to see idea to learn on the job. If you Chinglish way we speak for here, say you say kutu say bam, you are santimemti, China, yentoaso 0246 807 545. Next call on the phone line. Hello,
Ivan.
Also,
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, AY, mami tio.
Ivan, I don't know about Kang. And Mubabe no to Bapak.
Had they won in Yadrin.
Momutim Nimbio, but the Oka Canada women in Yadrin Bakuka.
Hey,
now only a dear Jumoria Mama say, yeah, or say, qualify, we won't resign. On resign, as I say. Now, more best coach be an more expecting, and the mark of a number, no, I'm about alpha man qualified. Ivan, Sanyo Manadi, to you, until say Ghana Black Star team, mo di ma coach dia mo be gya bibia mo ama ne say coach ne na ye bibia until say ade ne be ba no mo timi da bia say ya o cause team na okuta no enye ono nkwa ne kwa team mo empanyimfo bi nza o team no mo a omoka say on free player we also free player say player ni nim bo so nim bo also free no nti coach we coach team o national team a we say o dey qualify we a on jide Salisu sa mo defender gradi nya kopon
MBC team ni my first you are 0246807545. Emmanuel John on Facebook says OTTO ADDO wasa Charlie wasa wa yes abubo ya oni GF no nyina must be sacked. Charlie, this comment why bro? Okay, hello
hi man
Ozu one Ghana sika ba ko pe ma mintie o
one say blast hello
Tiepa
anti oje chena aka me wanga na kware me bom say da e be tina ya kaka kare ya qualify ne area ko coach no so ne mbom pa ma no pa no on pa yanko
nice one one Ghana that's a pa 0246807545 0246807545. Your thoughts on the Black Stars? OTTO ADDO stay or OTTO ADDO leave if Ghana qualifies? Hello
Ivan.
Osu Tamelo my intio.
Na Ivan asem na yi wa kan ne ya bi am be. Na obi coach team wa team ani pa coach. Players offering nya on the free o mi so so fe be 10% pe. And telephone na asise na sia na free any free. Na sa any project me do qualify do akọ na akọ cup I say. Nyini zinje no be so me coach. Ye bi yenye ne da. Ono an ne dey ko. So dey qualify nko ade ono an ne dey ko. Yes san school bia. Da juma na ho ye no ye. Telephone is charge o munya no.
Ante Melo, that's a palm. All right, last caller now, sorry. Hello.
So Chairman,
we are case free.
Chairman, me say me pa question case free as of market.
I go see my intel.
Oh Chairman, adene dey me kwa me say Monday na nyume ye pon ball na na nke do OTTO ADDO. People said them say won cool. Because Martin na ye tipa kra na ye hwene dey. Akuma unde ubeje dey obi daji.
Okay.
Asa pressure queen ni plan no dey. OTTO ADDO dey say e pam pra 2 months na kara go ni kwa so on ye bokla. Ye pesca ko pe coach for na ya ready.
All right, thanks a lot for your thoughts on the show. Nani nyina aso ni say coach say 10 hooks, abro 10 hooks. And na coach ni minister ni kan 10 hooks. He's been sitting on 10 hooks. Have you been sitting on 10 hooks? Are you thinking about whether your passport will get to the American embassy and it will be accepted? Depending on what happens. Let's end the show here. I was here to deal with the trending sports topics on the Black Stars of Ghana. Let's meet tomorrow at exactly 2:30. There's club football action, other sports action as well. At the weekend, I'll be here to deal with that on the show.